Hello and welcome to the 9th tutorial in the jQuery basic series, and we're going to be looking at the animate action. The animate method allows you to create custom animations. What is required is you set parameters to be changed, aka CSS properties that will be animated. You can also specify an optional speed parameter, which basically is the duration of the effect. It can take some little string, so slow or fast, or you can just put a number in there and that will be milliseconds. And then afterwards you can specify another optional parameter, which is a callback. Basically it is a function that will execute after the animation has completed. Callbacks will be covered later on in this series. We'll be using the code from the second part of this series. If you don't have it, don't worry, there'll be a link in the description to the source code. So let's go ahead and open up our project in a text editor. Need to also open up the JavaScript file. Then in our index folder, we're going to add a few elements. We're going to add a button element, click, button. I'm going to add a div element, hello, div. And that is it for our HTML side. And now for the jQuery, we'll put $, because we're doing jQuery, open brackets. Now for our selector, which will be button. Now the action is .click. So I don't want to put a function, because this is basically a function callback. And we're going to put semicolon to end it. And then inside here, we're going to do $ again, quotation. We're going to affect all the divs, div.animate. And here we put sorry about all that noise. And now we're just going to put quotation marks, margin dash left, colon, quotation marks, 250 pixels. Now if we load up our web page, we have a button, we have the div tag, just right click inspect element, so you can just see the button and the div. We click this button, now it's moved over 250 pixels from the left, margin dash left, because that's the property that we've affected. If we go back, you can do more than one, you can do quite a lot as well. You can do semicolon, and in here we're going to put opacity, colon, quotation marks, 0.5, comma, height, colon, quotation marks, 150 pixels. I'm going to put width at 150 pixels. Save that, then refresh, click, and see the opacity has changed. Its height property has changed as well, as you can see when you're hovering over it, and obviously the margin property has changed as well. Also, like we mentioned, you can add an optional speed parameter, which is after the curly braces. So we're just going to put 5,000 milliseconds. Refresh, we click, as you can see it is slowly moving, which is pretty cool. And then after, as we said, you can also specify an optional callback, which will be covered later on in this series. That's it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to message us at support@sonorsystem.co.uk. The email will be in the description. You can comment on this video or directly message us via YouTube. All the required links for the source code will also be in the description. In the next tutorial, we're going to look at stop animations. And as usual, thanks for watching and have a nice day.